that was not in, that was not in my mind at all. That was not my objective. My objective was just to do the best I could. And I learned all, but memorized all the chain of command, memorized everything I could memorize. And so when I had an inspection, and they asked me a question, I just got it all. My rifle was always clean. Boots were spit shine during inspections. If they wanted someone to volunteer for a school, like mine school or something like that. So, I mean, I really ate it up. When we did our training exercises, I mean, I put everything I could into it. Anyway, during that first year, we were called up, I think about 3 times. Red alert. We had to pack all of our sea bags, get ready to move up, going to Vietnam. And they always canceled it. So towards the end of the year, I was up to corporal. My second year there, I was going to be squad leader, so I was going to have 13 men under my command. And I was looking forward to that. Well, as it turns out, here comes end of December, and they called me down to the office and said, your orders are here, you need to ship out. So I did. And 6 months after I had...
But you were the only one.
Yeah, I was the only one out of the whole company.
Yeah, they chose just one person to...
Right, and they chose me that year.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they did. But anyway, 6 months after I left, the platoon I was in was called up to go to Vietnam for real. And the plane that they were on was leaving San Diego going to Okinawa. It was real foggy that morning. The plane crashed into the mountain and killed, my whole platoon was killed. And so I would have been on that plane if I had stayed there.
It was like 85 people or so.
Yeah. If I had stayed there, I would have been in that plane that morning.
Y'all had other plans.
But I wasn't there.
And you found out about it because you were in Nashville?
Well, when I was doing my general surgery residency in Nashville, part of our rotation was to take care of the Tennessee State Prison. We'd go over there. We had clinics. We had a little operating room. I think we had 2 operating rooms. And we'd do hernia surgery, circumcisions, minor surgery over there. Anything that needed to be done was major, we'd bring them over to the hospital and do it over there. But I walked in one day, and there sat Charlie Sells. Charlie Sells was in my platoon in Camp Lejeune. We used to go on Liberty together, and he was in prison. And he told me the reason he was in prison, he stole a car, and so I guess you have to. I just accepted that and didn't think he would have any reason to lie to me. So anyway, he was telling me about this plane crash, and the reason he was not on the plane, he was in the brig.
Got arrested.
Yeah, he got arrested. He was in the brig.
He had a habit of stealing things,
I guess he had a habit of stealing things. Anyway, he was in the brig when this happened.
That's the only thing that saved him. Huh.
That is a
good story.
That's a little... God decided to keep you on the planet here.
That's the only way you can explain it, is God, it was a God thing.
Yep,
Yeah.
he had other plans for you.
Well, we're glad you're here, Doc.
So if I had stayed there, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now.
And you'd have a
None
bunch
us-
of...
Well, I probably wouldn't be here either. 'Cause
Yeah.
I probably would have killed over.
Yeah, we'd have all already succumbed to our various cardiovascular situations. So thanks for missing the plane, Doc.
Yeah, well, it wasn't, that wasn't me. That was God.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway,
that's a great story. Thanks for sharing it
Thanks
again.
for sharing. You're welcome.
I recorded it. I'm going to have to ask him if